Hello, my beautiful rainbow people. Welcome back to the Pot Smoker's Bible. My name is Zion, and I'm the author of the Pot Smoker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Hebrew sacred text. However, I use the Christian version of the King James Version of the Bible to put together the prophecy of Israel from the scattered texts of the various Old Testament prophets. It became the Book of Zion. I found contained within it a set of instructions that I was uniquely qualified to undertake, so I did. And the last thing that I'm required to do to become the prophet foretold in the 54th chapter of the book of Isaiah is to publish peace, which I've been doing for the last year here on YouTube and social media. And I've been doing so by various programs and by reading to you from the manuscripts that I have published through this medium. And today I'm reading from the 29th chapter of the Pot Smoker's Bible. It is called Judgment. It doesn't have a corresponding chapter from the Book of Zion because the Book of Zion has been done. And today we're discussing the wisdom of Psalms, Proverbs, the wisdom of Solomon. And we're judging this society itself based on the things that God hates most. And we're on the seventh uh, most hated thing that God hates most. And it goes like this: He that soweth discord among brethren. Prime example, the narc. He sows discord by sending dealers to prison while avoiding prison themselves. A narc can do more harm among my people than almost anything else. It always results in mistrust and people going their own way. Discord among brethren. That's exactly what an narc does. That's how the system was designed, to disrupt us and keep us guessing who the narc is. Now we go to Proverbs 14:31. He that oppresseth the poor reproacheth his maker, but he that honoreth him hath mercy on the poor. Again I say, as long as a single person on this planet is homeless or hungry, this society is guilty. Every poor person on this earth is a testament against this society. Solomon, guilty of reproaching God, has no honor. That's what society is. Now, Zion, of course, is never going to allow a single person to be without food, shelter, or all the needs of life, and love and respect. Zion will take care of every living soul we come upon because we honor life. We honor God. We honor each other. That is why drug users are better than you. Better than you think we are. Because unlike you, we care. We care about everyone. We care about everything. We honor God. We have mercy on the poor. Proverbs 6:11. A just weight and a balance are the Lord's. All the weights of the bags are his work. Solomon, a God three, and God three, the threefold God, both knew what this meant. All the weights of the bags are God's work. The threefold God may or may not have told Solomon the prophecy of Zion, but irregardless, the threefold God knew. He had planned it that way. The bags belong to the threefold God. Our bags of marijuana belong to the threefold God. So, to oppress us is to oppress the threefold God. Who is the true owner of the bags? that we are arrested for having. Again, Solomon says, the war on drugs is wrong. It is a war against God himself. Proverbs 17:5. Whoso mocketh the poor reproacheth his maker, and he that is glad at calamities shall not be unpunished. Now you may think I'm pretty picky about my judgment passages. Why just the ones that condemn society? Because it doesn't matter how good we do, what good we do, what condemns us as a society can be forgiven of its individuals, citizens. But the society itself stands on its identity. Society has no remorse. It has no mercy. It has no possibility of redemption because its sins are manifest. The proof is in our reality. What we manifest is what we are. We are judged by what we do. This society does terrible things. Therefore, by its own actions, it's condemned. The poor people on this planet suffer every day. This society is responsible. And just as this passage says, people run to an accident. They watch TV shows that glorify violence and promote rape. People are murdered en masse by children. How can this society call itself good? The very fact that a child can kill even a single person is proof of guilt. This society has given birth to and nurtured children that willfully murder multiple people. How can this society, as a single person or a single person in it, justify a mass murderer who isn't even old enough to decide how late they can stay up at night or when it's time to go to bed? How can this society be anything but evil? And the reason why we have children committing murder is because we teach them to kill from the cradle. We entertain ourselves and our children with TV shows about cops, lawyers, firemen, and doctors. It's a fucking bloodbath, 24/7, 365. We enjoy blood, gore, rape, murder, violence of all kinds. How can our children learn to do anything else? All we show them is murder. Our entertainment is an indoctrination into the negative energy form. We force feed our young nothing but violence. They don't know any other way. All they see, hear, feel, and therefore think is about murder, hate, violence, rape. You get as good as you give. So sit down, turn on your favorite TV show, and count just how many acts of violence you enjoy on a nightly basis. Take a very good look at your so-called entertainment. It is vile and disgusting. I stopped watching TV fiction long ago. I watch YouTube and documentaries or cartoons. I figured out a long time ago just how negative Hollywood is. Proverbs 28:8. He that by usury and unjust gain increases his substance, he shall gather it for him that will pity the poor. Usury, illegal action or practice of lending money at unreasonably high rates of interest. Credit cards of all kinds hit the mark here. 50%, 15% or higher interest rates. That's unreasonably high. $15,000 on a $10,000 credit. That's a lot of cash and profit. You see, there really is no justifiable rate. Pure profit is pure profit. If you get back everything you lent out, you lose nothing. Profit is never justifiable. By its very nature, it's a cheat. You get something for nothing. Credit is usury. Profit is usury. This society and its current economy is based on usury. Any percentage of interest charged can be considered unjust because in this instance, it's subjective. There is no magic interest rate that is the just rate. The entire idea is a concept based on a concept. Credit based on money. Our society runs on credit. Credit is a form of usury. Society is geared towards the gathering of wealth, but the system is fragile, and those who use credit will lose all they have when credit and money fail. Then the poor will be the only ones left to enjoy the stuff gathered. The people who were wealthy just are equipped to deal with just aren't equipped to deal with survival situations, which the poor deal with every day. So, the pursuit of wealth will become a liability, not an asset, as it is seen to be now. Proverbs 28:10. Whoso causeth the righteous to go astray in an evil way, he shall fall himself into his own pit, but the upright shall have good things in possession. This passage condemns the police for their narc programs. Bearing false witness against anyone is wrong, and that is what a narc does. He sets up the victim on purpose with forethought, knowing that it's wrong, knowing that they are being cowards that condemn others in their place. Vile, evil creatures, both those at shame that shame themselves by this, but more so those that run the operations. These are pigs, animals that know only brute force. When the people of Zion stand united against those that oppress them, their righteousness, unity, and innocence will free them from the unjust actions of those that hate them without a cause. Karma dictates that the innocent will be rewarded for the good they do, but not in a negative reality like ours. In order for good to be rewarded, good must rule the earth. Money is not good. Money rules earth. Before the righteous can be rewarded their possessions, we change the polarity of our electromagnetic field. Then all of our good karma can be returned to us. When the people of Zion gather together, our united thoughts and emotions will be concentrated in pockets around the world. Our telepathic abilities will amplify our united will, which will generate waves of energy that will interact worldwide. This will merge the pockets or bubbles and act as a fulcrum to flip the energetic field from negative to positive. All we have to do is use our combined telepathic abilities to create a positive field stronger than the negative one currently imposed. So may the Great watch over us, guide us, protect us, keep us from all harm, and teach us right from wrong. May you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light, the unicorn way. Find your joy and pursue it, and let them but that be your guild choice when we get to Camp Zion. My name is Zion. I am the prophet of the 54th chapter of the book of Isaiah. I've come to set my people who use drugs free, so stay happy and high if you use drugs. You have every right and reason to. And I never say goodbye, so I'm going to say later now.